Well, I had known Bill because I worked with him at Tower Records, and I knew Doug because he knew Bill, and yeah, I'd seen the Gin Blossoms. I saw the first show they ever played at the Mason Jar. It was pretty funny.
Rockaway Records.
Yeah, they were really good. They were my favorite band in town. How's it going?
Oh, pretty good.
I like AC/DC. This is a good record, you know. First concert I ever saw was Cheap Trick open up for Kiss on the Love Gun tour in 1977. That was pretty well.
You're getting pretty damn old, aren't you?
I guess. Quicker than shit, man. It's the fourth quarter, as Brian likes to say. You know? It's the fourth quarter, so. Doug had heard me sing a couple of times, just screwing around at my apartment one night, and they needed somebody, and
you guys play out, what, 9 times a week, something like that?
We usually play at least 3 or 4 times a week. In the last 13 days, I've played 10 shows. I like playing, so.
Any animosity between the other guys? Is there any personality conflict?
Sure. This is Robin. How are you, Mary? Just everything's, I mean, basically everything's pretty cool. We all get along really well, but we all have just different personalities, and we all conduct ourselves in different ways. I think Doug's about to go to jail, but other than that. Yeah, the first thing Doug does, as soon as we get done playing, he finds a pool, and just, even if there's no pool around, he'll find like a irrigated park and just go roll around in it.
Was the animosity between you and other bands, is there any?
No.
Really?
As far as I know, I think a lot of other bands around town don't like to play with us because we don't pay them Jack Dookie Stain. Doug tells me all these stories about, back in the olden days, you know, about how they opened up for the Jetsons like 7 days in a row at the Mason Jar, and they got $50 for the whole week. And they were lucky to do it, and they were happy. I mean, we're just starting out, you know, but I mean, but if we're the headliner, I mean, then it's our show and we're in charge. I wish what we could get around town is not just 2 or 3 bands with followings. What would be really nice to have is 2 or 3 nightclubs with followings. That would be a lot better for everybody, especially all the other bands in town. A jazz section for cassettes? Like Seattle or Austin or wherever. They've got plenty of clubs, and no matter what, kids are going to go out and they're going to cruise these clubs. They don't care who's playing. They don't even, a lot of times, look to see who is playing. They're just going to go out to hear music, and that's what we need here is a few more clubs, and that will help generate more enthusiasm in going to see original music, and it'll get more bands a chance to play in front of people.
I understand you got an album coming out.
Our album will be out in like 3 weeks from now anyway, thank God.
And it's called?
It's called Songs for a Mormon Child. Our record's called Dusted. Dusted. Dusted's an alright title. Most of the material we do are Doug's songs from about 2 years ago. So we just need to get him kicked in the ass. Jesse and I have both been writing a lot this year, and that's a nice deal. All I really want to be able to do is make records like Songs for a Mormon Child and go on tour and buy a van and stuff like that. That's all I really want to get out of this thing. So, what can I get for you now?
You have Violent Femmes.
The Violent Femmes, which cassette?